Welcome to my presentation. My name is Sister Gloria, and I am a junior high English teacher, and I'm going to be talking to you today about internet safety. I've created a little guide for parents of digital learners, which is probably going to apply to the majority of parents who have children that are school age. So digital learning is something that we are very excited about as teachers and hopefully as parents. What we're referring to is any experience that allows children to use technology to aid or bolster the learning process. But while they're digging deeper and deeper into technology, there are some issues, particularly that are related to those students who are getting a little bit older and growing in independence with their technology, that parents and teachers as well need to be aware of. 50% of teens report that they have done one of the following actions with someone they do not know personally. So this would be during an online exchange. They have either mentioned a city or town where they live in, shared their first and last names, mentioned the school they attend, or shared their phone number. Now, as adults, this raises a great deal of concern because we know that there's so many potentials there for our children to be in danger. So it's very important that we're giving them the tools that they need to protect themselves. And at the end of this presentation, I'm going to provide some resources that can hopefully help us to do that. A study done by the University of Michigan Children's Hospital for 2016 showed that internet safety and sexting are now on the top 10 list of child health concerns. And I know just from being around with junior high students, they know that sexting is a thing, that it's an issue. They have conversations about internet safety, and it's not enough to just assume that they know the laws about sexting or that they know the ways to protect themselves from internet predators or just other dangers, and I'll talk about that a little bit more in the next slide. So again, it's very important that we're empowering them to know how to protect themselves from these things. The last is a rather staggering statistic from a study that was done in 2015 that 93% of boys and 62% of girls are exposed to internet porn before the age of 18. Now, this is a pretty intense statistic, but I know that most people would say that inadvertently they have encountered inappropriate images or explicit images just doing a Google image search or in an ad. So I don't think it's that hard to believe that our children are encountering this. So while these things are very disturbing, we want our children to use the internet. We want them to use technology. So what can we do to help them? Well, there are several organizations that have some tools available to us. One of the greatest sites that I can recommend is called Common Sense Media. And Common Sense Media provides reviews, provides advice for anything from books and movies to video games. Covenant Eyes is a serious filter program, but it has to do with also has a built-in system for accountability within a family. And so it's a little bit more advanced, and it's a company that is really desiring to promote and strengthen families. And then the last two, the FBI and the Stay Safe Online, have a lot of current legal reports, but also very user-friendly guides and tips for keeping your children safe while using technology. Thank you for listening to my presentation.